Ready?
Ready?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
How did your fantasy draft go, Brittany? Last episode, we had Brittany's brother Kyle on to talk about NFL, and they had a fantasy draft that night. That episode is doing so well. Thanks to everyone who tuned in and listened. How did it go?
It was good. Yeah, I feel like I will say that episode got me all ready for the draft, all ready for football. I watched last night, but I think my draft went pretty well. I think I was like the sixth pick out of either eight or 10, and I got Joe Burrow as my quarterback. Let's go.
I
I
love Joe
got CeeDee
Burrow.
Lamb was my first pick. He played last night. He got like 18 points, so that was good. But
Sweet.
then my second pick was AJ Brown, who I've had before. He's on the Eagles, and he didn't do well.
I love AJ Brown. He is so
I do
cute.
too. I've had him on fantasy for a few years. I get like attached to my fantasy players.
You do, actually. You do.
I have a lot of repeats.
But he's the guy who wore his pink cleats a couple seasons ago, so his daughter would recognize who he was and his kind of stuff.
Oh, that's so cute. I didn't know that.
Yes. And he's a huge mental health advocate. Huge.
Oh, love
And
that.
like you'll see him on the sidelines reading, like literally reading like self-help books and stuff.
Wow. I feel
Yes.
like that takes a real man to do that, like as a football player on a football field.
Preach, sister. Yeah. So we root for him. So I'm happy you got him on your team.
Okay, well, that makes me feel better about him only getting 1.8 points last night.
Yeah, I mean, could be better there.
But the team, I was playing my cousin's team, and she had Jalen Hurts.
Oh yeah, he had a good game.
So, yeah, things aren't looking well for me. He got like 25 points. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was totally like, oh, yeah, is Jalen Hurts like a legit quarterback, Chris, or did his defense carry him?
Yeah. Oh my God. You're
I was
sounding
like, the
so
storylines are just coming in already.
just, rolling off the tongue with ease.
And
I
I
love
feel like
it.
I need to report that Kyle drafted Josh Allen as his quarterback because he's clearly a Bills lover. Secret or not, I don't know, but
I mean,
you
that's a
can
good
have the
pick.
Bills all you want, baby K.
Well, who else did he get?
Let's see. Oh, he got Jay Connor. I forget. Chris always makes fun of me because I never know their names. Like I'm like Jay Connor, James. I don't know.
Yeah, Josh, James. Who
I
knows?
hate James Connor. Oh, he got Justin Jefferson. He's good. I don't know. Kyle always like picks weird players that I don't know, and then he ends up like winning. He's like a savant.
That's why he's our new NFL correspondent.
Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly. Also, there's also a Clemson running back on the Eagles offense, Will Shipley.
Oh, so you are that, yeah, so you're probably starting to like the Eagles because of that.
Yeah, the Eagles are kind of climbing up the ranks.
Well, and I like Jason Kelsey, and he was on the Eagles.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
What'd you think of the game?
Oh, I mean, I thought it was a good game. I thought well, I only watched up until the rain delay. There was a rain delay
Oh,
in the third quarter.
I only watched the first half.
Yeah. So, but apparently, I guess like there was really no points scored in the second half. It was like all defense. So I'm glad I watched the first half, which was a lot of action, a lot of
Hmm.
touchdowns. I thought Jalen Hurts played really well. I felt like he like was running and scrambling. He scored 2 touchdowns and it was fun. It was a fun
What about
game.
the guy that spit in Dak Prescott's face? Did
Oh,
you see
I
that?
know. I know. That was
Like, what
crazy.
the fuck?
That was crazy. Yeah. So there was a defensive lineman for the Eagles who like first,
Like one of the best players on the defense?
which that's really interesting because that actually probably bit them in the ass in the second half.
Definitely. That's what the
Definitely.
like announcers were saying
Oh, really? Yeah.
when he
I
got kicked out.
mean, yeah, he was ejected for that. You can't do that.
Good. Yeah, I don't give him any sympathy. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You're in the National Football League. You're playing football professionally for a lot of money and you're spitting in people's faces.
Totally. Like
Like,
control
control
yourself.
yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
1000.
If I would have kicked him right out of the game.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. Yeah, I that's embarrassing. Honestly, like he should be embarrassed and yeah, no excuse. I agree with you. Get him out of there.
Yeah, the Eagles should be too.
I know that that's like a heated rivalry, but still.
Oh, I
And
didn't even know that was a real rivalry.
yeah, because like they're in like the same division and everything.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
speaking of football, did you see this happened like a week ago, but we need to talk about this because I actually think it's hilarious. Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, she trademarked the phrase gold digger because apparently, like her company, TCE Rights Management, submitted an application last month to trademark the name to use for like jewelry and like merch. And that's what, and I guess like they also trademarked a bunch of other things that like are related to Belichick, like Chapel Bill, the Belichick way, just like a bunch of phrases that they're probably going to be using for like merch and everything. But what do you think of that? Her trademarking the term gold digger.
I don't know. I'm honestly a little torn. I feel like it's like I get that she's kind of like leaning into it and it's like almost sarcastic, like
Yeah.
she's like yeah, I don't know, clapping back, I guess, at people that are calling her a gold digger, but it's also like, I mean, it just makes you look like a gold digger. I don't know.
I feel like we often like when people lean into their stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna do it, own it. Like Sabrina.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But like I get what you're saying because I still am just also not on board with this relationship. She is 24 and he is 73.
Yeah. It's like not something I would want to lean in on.
Yeah. I mean,
But I
I
appreciate the confidence or something, like the willingness to do it. I don't know.
but I also wonder if like this kind of makes me think that she's like maybe not doing this to be with him for like the long haul, but more so doing this to like make a bunch of money through her own company and then like leave him. You know what I mean? Like I could
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably like that's a real strategy today because all you need to make a lot of money these days is like a lot of followers.
And 15 minutes of fame. Like she could just literally do like
Right.
a flash sale. And if the stuff's good, like she could be good to go for I don't know for life, but like she could have a lucrative business at 24.
Yeah. Easy.
Easy.
But then you gotta like sleep with Bill Belichick. Ugh.
No, honestly, every time I see a photo of them together, like,
Ugh.
ugh, it's just like imagine sleeping with him.
No. No. Like, ew.
Ew. I can't get over the fact that when she was like 5 years old, he was like 50 something.
Ew. Yeah, I mean, he could be her dad by far. He could probably
It,
almost be her grandfather.
oh, definitely. It's so gross.
Yeah, I wonder what he thinks. I mean, it's giving gold digger, like she's using him.
Yeah. I mean, did you see the headlines? This was back in April. They did an interview with CBS and someone asked about because he was coming out with a book and the interviewer asked Belichick about like the origin story of how him and Jordan met. And she was kind of sitting behind the interviewer and she was like, we're not talking about that and kind of interrupted. And Belichick later came out and defended her because he was just like, we had said to CBS beforehand, like, we're not going to talk about Jordan. We're just going to talk about the book. She was just making sure that the interview stayed on track. But then a lot of people kind of came out and were like, what's going on here? Like, Little Miss, you could see in a relationship
Yeah,
like that where he has the money, he has the fame, he's older, that the power dynamic would be like him having the power. But that interview kind of flipped it where people were like, is she like controlling him type of thing? Um,
maybe.
maybe, I don't know. It was weird, but apparently he says that in his book, I read this today on People, that he's quote never been happier and he called her his muse in his new book.
Muse?
Yeah, his
Isn't that like
muse.
who you make art about?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right use of that word. I mean, like, what is he making football plays on behalf of her? I don't get it.
I'm
I
dead.
mean, seriously, I don't think
No,
that's the right word.
that's hilarious. Yeah, it's so true. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, obviously, any 73-year-old that can get with a very attractive 24-year-old is going to be like taken with her. Call it a muse, call it
Yeah.
a booty call, like, call it whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But get this, she went to Bridgewater State,
Oh, wow. So right
right?
near us.
Yeah, she's
Where's she
local.
from?
She's from the area. Yeah, she went to Bridgewater State. She was a cheerleader. And they met on a plane in 2021, which I don't like because that was 4 years ago. So she was 20 at that time. She wasn't
Ew.
even legally able to drink alcohol. Let's just put that in
Ew.
perspective.
Yeah.
But They met on a flight from Boston to Florida. They sat next to each other.
Ew.
Isn't that just crazy though? Like think about just the circumstance that has to happen where you just are randomly seated next to Bill Belichick. You have like a 3 hour flight and all of a sudden, the course of his life, like they're dating 3 years later or 2 years later,
I
whatever.
mean, was it coincidence though? I feel like I've read enough of these psycho girlfriend books to not, oh, maybe she planned it.
Maybe she, wow, that's some like, that's some like
I mean,
last Miss
that's a
Tara
perfect
shit.
way. Yeah, exactly. That's like a perfect way to like meet someone and be able to spend a good amount of time with them with no distractions.
Wow, Brittany, yes, that's so true. Like he can't be on his phone, he can't be doing any work. Yeah. Ooh, I don't like that. I hope that's not the case. I like it better thinking that they just like, is like happenstance. But if she planned that, damn,
Ew,
that's
but then it's like he was like 50 and like preying on like a college girl. Like,
I know. The whole thing's just gross. The whole thing's like icky. That's the word I think
yeah,
of is just icky. But I don't know. But now since they're already together, part of me doesn't hate this whole gold dig. Like I kind of giggled when I read it because I was like, you know what?
yeah,
If you're gonna do it, like I guess I
do it.
maybe she's at least she's not a victim to me. It feels like I'd rather her be kind of, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of just like talking off the cuff here. I don't know, but I feel like I'd rather have her be like smart and savvy than be a victim of like,
Totally. It could be like if she's masterminding the whole thing, at least like you got to give her credit.
yeah, that's the perfect way to say it. And I guess there's going to be like a Hulu docu-series about Belichick's debut season at UNC. And I'm curious if it's supposed to be about the players and putting like the football program together, but I'm curious if she's going to make an appearance on it. I feel like she will.
Oh, probably.
I'm sure if
Yeah.
this is like, if she's the mastermind that we think she is, I'm sure she's getting her way in there and getting some screen
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. For
So,
sure.
but
Crazy.
anywho, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, the big news that we have for today, our big kind of story, is some dating news. Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun are dating.
I can't believe that.
Isn't that crazy?
When you texted me that, my jaw literally dropped. I was like, "What?" I don't know.
Really?
I just feel like that came out of nowhere. I mean, he's also like 20 years older than her.
Yeah, I was going to say it's another big age gap. She's 27, he's 44.
And like I liked her. I feel like she seemed like she was like cool and clearly she's not.
No, I don't know. See, here's the thing. Well, maybe just because we're talking about a 50-year age gap, a 17-year one now to me feels like nothing. And
I know. It's definitely not nearly as bad.
no, and I mean, I know people in my personal life who have married people who are 20 years older and they are very happy. So, like,
Yeah.
but so age gap aside, I guess okay. So when I thought about it, like, I was shocked too, just because I just never would have even thought that they would be in the same circles. But I actually am not that surprised. I feel Sydney Sweeney, people don't know this about her because she's such like a sex symbol, I feel like. She is incredibly smart and like business savvy. She was valedictorian of her high school.
Oh, I believe it. She's really good at acting.
She's a
I think she's a
great
great actor.
actress.
Yeah. She's
And
legit for sure.
she went to USC, the University of Southern California, for a business degree. I guess she didn't finish, but she has been interviewed saying that she was studying business solely so that she was able to read her own contracts so that she
Oh,
wouldn't get
wow.
screwed over because so many people take cuts and like with the fact that like streaming is like now the thing so they don't get like
Yeah.
residuals. That's solely why she went, she said, is to like be able, because
Hmm.
she's been acting since she was like little, to be able to like read and do all of her business stuff, which I respect the hell out of that.
Same. Yeah. I do too. This is like another time though when I feel like I don't know if my sense of reality is just a little clouded with Taylor, but like to me, I feel like everyone hates Scooter Braun. So like if you're seen with Scooter Braun, like everyone's gonna hate you too.
Well, I definitely think, I mean, before the whole Taylor of it all, like I think his reputation was pretty good. Like, I mean,
Fine. Yeah.
he discovered Justin Bieber.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't mean he's a good person.
No, I know, but I don't think anyone knew anything about his personal life before the Taylor thing. But like, I think his reputation was he was
Yeah.
super smart. Like, he found Bieber, he managed Ariana Grande forever, Kanye West when before Kanye was
Yeah.
like
I mean, yeah.
crazy.
I'm not saying he's not legit.
Right, but I think like if that's his reputation of being like a really great business person and manager and all that, it doesn't surprise me that she would be attracted to that, I guess, is like the whole roundabout way of like, if she's so business savvy, I could see someone of that caliber, like, and having that much money and that
Yeah,
much success, I could see why she might like him.
that's a good point. That's true. I could see why they would click. I don't know though. Wouldn't you just be worried that everyone would hate you?
I don't know. She gets so much hate anyway.
She does.
Yeah, she gets a lot of hate. And she was just under like fire
Oh,
for,
the American Eagle thing.
yeah. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I feel like for some reason we didn't talk about it, but yeah, I heard about that. I watched it.
Do you want to give like the lowdown?
Oh yeah, sure. If you didn't watch it, I mean, this happened probably like a month ago. She was in an American Eagle ad and she was wearing jeans and I don't remember exactly what she said, but something like your jeans like determine your hair color and your skin color and your eye color and my jeans are blue and like puts on her jeans and people are saying it's like a nod to like Hitler and like
White
whatever that's
supremacy.
called. Yeah, eugenetics or something. Which like I mean I can see and but at the same time, like I work in advertising, it's crazy when people miss this stuff because when I'm like, I kid you not, they'll go through hundreds of rounds of review on a commercial.
That is so wild.
Like so many people will weigh in so many times. Like it's crazy when they miss that stuff. I mean, I don't know that I would have picked up on it immediately, but I don't know.
I don't know if I would have necessarily, like when I first heard about it, I didn't think looking at that ad that it was like white supremacy ad.
Same.
Her in and of herself, she's a sex symbol. I didn't know that she said like, oh, your jeans determine. I just thought that the tagline was like Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. And then that's all I knew about it. So I was like,
Oh no.
okay, I mean, that then changes my opinion. Cause originally I was like, people are getting worked up over, I don't think that's that big of a deal just because like great genes. Like she's just so hot, like in and of herself, even if she wasn't a
Yeah.
white woman, white blonde
Yeah.
woman. But that's interesting now that like you're saying that she's saying, oh, your genes determine all these things. So like they're hard leading into it.
Yeah, and she says it in like this like sexy voice. She's like, "My jeans are blue."
Well, I mean, yeah, it's on her because she is putting her face out there to see it. But I agree with you. Like, if it's been vetted by hundreds of rounds of execs,
Yeah, no, it's on American Eagle
it's on
for
American
sure.
Eagle. Yeah.
Yeah, but that sucks. They probably spent like millions of dollars on that,
Well, no, but
just
they
out the
said
window.
no. I guess they said though they reported that it's like their sale, like everything's their sales and everything are doing really well.
Yeah, I guess
They're doing another one
bad
with her.
press. Oh, really?
They're going again with her. Yeah, they're leaning into it. And but the thing is also she like leaning into her sexuality stuff. She sold her own bathwater this like a year
Oh,
ago.
yeah, I remember that. That was gross.
It's gross, but like
People
uh,
buy it. Yeah,
people buy. So I just don't think she gives a fuck. I really don't. I don't
yeah,
think
yeah,
she cares if people think
yeah.
that her with Scooter Braun he's a bad dude.
Which I can respect,
Yeah, I actually same. I respect it too.
but I don't
Um,
want happiness for him.
yeah, oh, totally. I mean, like he's Taylor's arch enemy, so we stand with Taylor, obviously.
Hmm. Hmm.
But anyway, this whole thing started because they were invited to Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding in June. They were kind of seen together. People think maybe that's where they met, and then they were spotted
Oh,
together, yeah, over Labor Day weekend in Lake Tahoe. So, to put a pin on this one, Sydney started she's only really been significantly linked to her ex-fiance, Jonathan Davino. They were together in 2018. They were engaged in 2022. There's a lot of like headlines around her and Glenn Powell when they were promoting the movie Anyone But
hmm.
You, which she was a producer on. They broke up, I think like last year. And then Scooter Braun, he was married for I think like almost 10 years. He has three children with his ex-wife and they separated in 2024. Oh, I have news for you. I have like hot piping tea that's kind of related
Oh,
to Scooter Braun, but not.
oh, spill.
Yeah. Okay. So that's Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun. We'll see what happens there. But Scooter Braun, as we have already said, he discovered and managed Bieber. And did you see? I literally saw it like maybe 30 minutes this morning before we started podcasting. Did you see that Bieber dropped another album, Swag 2?
What? No?
Yeah, this
Are you
morning.
kidding me?
No, it's
What?
another 23 songs.
23 songs?
Yeah,
I mean, his first one was like sneaky short. So,
the whole album now is like over 2 hours long.
wow, TTPD all
Yeah,
over again.
totally.
Listen
Mm.
to any of it? Is it good? I wonder if there are more of those like talking tracks.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, honestly, no. I mean, like I just saw it this morning. I knew we had to say it, and I tried to read like one article before. I guess no one. This was like a surprise drop, so he teased it on social yesterday. He had like a bunch of he put a bunch of like posts up, whatever, and then he dropped it early this morning, and like the background's all like light pink. So I've
Oh
only
yeah, I
listened.
see it.
Yeah, I've only
Pink.
listened to the first one, but I really liked the first song. Shoot, I don't even remember what it's called now. But
Speed Demon?
yeah, Speed Demon. Yeah, that was really catchy, but I haven't listened to the rest of it yet just because I haven't even had a chance. But
Oh yay, I'm excited.
I know, me too. Honestly, like Swag, I really liked his album. Like the longer it's been out, the more I'm like, that was a good album. So
Same. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I started my week listening to Sabrina Carpenter, but I feel like I just don't love the album that much. And I was like, I feel like I gotta go back to Swag.
yeah,
And
I
now I have Swag too.
now you have Swag too. So yeah, breaking hot tea, Bieber with a new album. So hopefully it delivers like Swag did. I'm with you on Sabrina. There's two songs I have
Yeah.
listening a lot. I haven't touched the rest of the album. It's Go Go Juice and House Tour, and that's it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I feel like all the artists are trying to get their albums released before Taylor.
Totally. Smart.
I
They
wonder if
should.
Olivia Rodrigo will. I'm hoping she comes out with a new album soon.
Yeah, I would be. I haven't listened to that. Wow, you know what? I might listen to that a little bit this week. I liked her. I loved Pretty Isn't Pretty. That's probably my favorite
On
song
Guts. Yeah.
on Guts. Yeah. That was her second one, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, our Love is Embarrassing.
oh wait, no, scratch that. Love is Embarrassing is my favorite song on that
Yeah,
album.
I
That's
love that one too.
such a good
And
one.
like Get 'Em Back. That one's
Wait,
good.
if you haven't listened, if you have had any like embarrassing dating moments, which your girl has had many, it is such a good song to like scream in your car because
Yeah.
yeah, Love is Embarrassing and she just gets it. It's such a good
She's
one.
funny too. She's funny.
Yeah, no, Olivia Rodrigo's solid and she's got a great voice. I'm gonna look at that album really quick and oh yeah, actually
It's like Vampire,
Vampire.
um,
Oh, All American Bitch. That one's
American. Yeah, I like that one.
this one also Bad Idea, right, is pretty funny.
Yep, that one's funny.
Oh, I haven't even heard like the deluxe. There's a few on these that I've never even heard before. Stranger, Scared of My Guitar, Girl I've Always Been. I've never listened to any of these.
I think maybe I listened to those like once, but I don't know. I don't
Okay,
remember.
great.
But yeah, she usually is like every 2 years, right around September. So we'll see.
Okay, last story. Anna Wintour is retiring from Vogue. She's no longer going to be the Vogue editor, and she has named her replacement. I might butcher this last name, but her name is Chloe Malle, I believe. She's
Hmm.
39 years old. Mm,
Oh, wow, good for her.
I know, right? And she's been with Vogue. She was the editor of Vogue.com. So she was overseeing their digital content for the website. She also hosted a podcast. So we like that. Support our platform.
She kind of looks like her. I just Googled her.
Yeah, yeah. Well, she's a Nepo baby.
Oh, she is.
She is the daughter of Candace Bergen, who, if you Google, just put her name in. She was on Miss Congeniality. She's like the pageant director. You would know her. I think she got
Mm.
her start in.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I know her. Pageant director. Yep.
Yeah. And I want to say she was on a TV show, Murphy Brown, for like a long time in like the 80s or 90s. There's also kind of a funny little thing about this because on Sex and the City, the series, she played the editor of Vogue.
Oh, yeah. Yep,
So
that's right.
kind of a funny
Funny.
little roundabout way. So yeah, this is impressive. 39 years old, becoming the editor to replace Anna Wintour. But here's the thing. What do you like? Well, I guess what are your thoughts on this just in general?
Wait, I have a question. Didn't Anna Wintour like kind of get pushed out?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, I thought this was announced a while ago. Like she was retiring or she was like leaving. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really care that much about magazines. So,
Brittany, words out of exactly how I feel. Like I kind of was like, I know it's a prestigious title, and Anna Wintour, Anna Wintour to me is like bigger than Vogue, even. Like I just feel like they're
yeah.
almost simultaneous. Like the two of them go together. Vogue on its own, maybe because I'm not a fashionista, but I don't know a single person in my life who reads Vogue.
I don't know a single person. Well, maybe my mom who reads magazines, but yeah, I know. I mean, I feel like there is like a premiumness, like a clout to the name. It's like Time or like,
Forbes.
yeah, yeah. There is like an element of like the name, like Vanity Fair or something. It makes it seem more
Sure.
legit. But I just feel like that's kind of like the old days now. I feel like the way people get popular is like if they're good and like on their talent. Like if the content's good, people will read it. It's not as much about like the name.
Yeah, I agree. But I just think in general, like editorials, magazines, like they're on the way
Oh
out.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
back in the day, I would buy magazines. We would go, I mean, when we were
Yeah.
younger, when we were teenagers, we would go and buy magazines at like CVS, or you would read
Yeah.
them, at like a
I would
doctor's
always read them at the gym and
office.
they're like the elliptical.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I just feel like people go on their phone if they're in like a waiting room, so they don't even read them then.
Yeah.
I
It's a
hope
waste of paper.
it's a waste of paper. I wonder if she's going to really be tasked with like, since she's been the digital person for Vogue.com, like overseeing the digital stuff and then doing the pod. Like, I wonder if she's going to try to bring it into a more modern platform, rather than
Yeah. I mean,
just the
oof.
magazine.
She's coming into a tough role. I wouldn't want to be like, I feel like publishing in general is getting like torn apart by AI.
Oh my gosh.
Because like think of
Yeah.
it now when you Google, like it will just answer your question right in Google. You don't like click to another website. And like that's how like publications like Vogue or like any of the other ones got website traffic is because people would search and then click to their website. And now like
Yeah.
people just find the answer right there. So it's like it's kind of killing them.
That's actually, there was this like Supreme Court ruling that just happened this week against Google, like about that. Like, I guess there was a big antitrust lawsuit that Google needed to that they were too big of a monopoly, that they need to like share their data and whatever, but the court ruled in favor of Google because they talked about AI. They were like, people are replacing Google with, Google something with just searched
Yeah.
on AI, and like Chat GPT is like more used than Google Gemini, which,
Yeah.
so it's kind of interesting with that. Like people are so quickly moving away from just the search engine. I'm not there yet. I
Yeah.
still Google everything, but I could see it happening in like a,
Well, no, I still Google, but I just get my answers right there.
yeah,
I
right,
don't
right,
go
right.
anywhere else and like surf around. But no, well, they were slow to AI because they make a lot of money off of like regular search, traditional
It's
search ads.
interesting. It's
So that's why
interesting
they
to
like
see.
weren't big on AI and now they're kind of changing their tune.
But also like back to the story, like,
Vogue.
yeah, I feel like the thing with that, to your point about it's a tough role to step into, is if the website, if it goes down, like I feel like she will be associated with that, with like its demise, but she's kind of
Yeah.
stepping into like it's a no-win. Like she could, I mean, I guess she could revive it, but if it doesn't work out, then it's kind of like blamed on her, which is not really that fair, because I feel like Vogue in and of itself is kind of on the decline anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much like the landscape.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't want that job. Good luck, Chloe.
I mean, good luck, Chloe. Yeah. We
We
wish you
wish
the
you the best.
best.
Get Taylor on the Met Gala again. Do a good Met
Oh,
Gala theme.
yeah. Do a good Met Gala. Yeah. We'd love to see Taylor there. Oh,
That's like the
Travis would
only
love
Vogue thing I care
that.
about. Yeah, I feel like he
Totally.
would.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, that's all the time we have for today. We hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. We'll be back on Monday. We have some great stuff lined up for next week. So tune in then.
Yeah, make sure to follow us, like us, comment at us on social at snitchinpod. And yeah, tell everyone you know about us. And have a great weekend, snitches.
Bye.
Bye.